out of Garland, Texas, USA, releasing her first album at just 7 years of age, to becoming a cosmopolitan young woman with the world at her feet and selling 37 million albums along the way. She's with us tonight to perform her latest single. It's called And It Feels Like. Your biggest welcome, please, for LeAnn Rimes.
Remember every touch, every flower, every word you ever said. I remember how we looked at each other the very first time we met. I'll never forget. I remember every smile, every letter, every kiss you gave to me. How we talk and you hold me for hours until I fall fast asleep. But you say you will be there, shouldn't leave your arms around me. And now that I've fallen to my knees, I don't think you give a damn about me. And it feels like running out of time. And it feels like I'm the last thing on your mind. Oh, I can touch your skin, I can hear you breathe, baby, will you tell me what's wrong? 'Cause it feels like you've already gone. Did you leave in the middle of the night and forget to say goodbye? And did you feel it was time to go, but you didn't want to see me cry? Oh, it's harder and harder for me to believe that you still love me. So get on with it, baby, if you're gonna leave. It's not worth saving, and it feels like I'm running out of time. And it feels like I'm the last thing on your mind. Oh, but I can touch your skin, I can hear you breathe, baby, will you tell me what's wrong? 'Cause it feels like my heart is telling me it's too late to beg you to stay. You wouldn't need me anyway. Oh, I can touch your skin, I can hear you breathe, baby, will you tell me what's wrong? 'Cause it feels like you've already
Hi, LeAnn.
Nice
Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Last time you were in the studio with us, you were duetting with Ronan Keating.
Yes, I was.
And now we hear you're going to duet with Brian McFadden.
Yes, we have a duet on my new album, whatever we want to call it, Everybody's Someone. He's a doll.
He's a doll.
I have a thing for Irish guys, I
You
think.
certainly do, don't you? When I was introducing you there, and I was thinking you were such a big star from such an early age, and 37 million albums and counting, because it's going up all the time. I mean, you made the transition. How do you think you did that? You know,
I don't know. It's so hard to say. I am one of the very few child stars, say, you know, that has gone on to have a career as an adult, and I think I had a lot of great grounding. My parents were great parents, and had a lot of great people around me to kind of put my head back on straight if it ever kind of went off in the other world.
But at the same time, you must have missed, you know, a childhood in a way, because you're out touring, you're massive hits. You got to do your tellies. You got to presumably still do your schooling.
Absolutely, yeah. I had a lot going on when I was a kid, obviously, and I did. I missed out on most of my childhood, but I was a very driven child, and I really knew what I wanted to do. I was blessed with this gift, and I knew this is what I wanted to do from the time I was like 5 years old. I think my mom and dad said that this is what I said, this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. So, yeah, I did miss out on my childhood, but I get to be more of a kid now. I've been married for 4 years. My husband's a total kid at heart, and he keeps me a kid, so it's a good thing.
Well, besides all the other accolades which you've won over the years, I mean, How Do I Live, is that one of the biggest selling singles of all time?
It is. It's the longest running single ever on the Billboard pop chart, so in America. So it's huge all over the world for me, and I've had amazing success and a wonderful career, and I've been in this business now for a decade, really professionally, and I think I'm looking forward to the next decade more so than anything.
Yeah. So what keeps you going? I mean, you have enough to keep you bread on your table, your collective table. You don't need to work. So what is it that drives you on?
It's my love for what I do. I love singing. I love seeing how music affects people. I think it's the art form, other than any art form, that I have noticed that can affect people's lives in so many ways. And I knew from the time I was a kid, it never was about wanting to be famous. It was about seeing what I could do to people when I got on stage, and seeing how I could make them cry, I could make them react to me in so many different ways.
Can you remember the first time you stood on a stage?
Oh yeah, I was 5 years old, and I started tap dancing when I was younger, and my dance teacher told my mom to put me in the song and dance competition, and I won this overall competition when I was 5, and my dad sat me down and said, "Hey, would you like to do this?" And I said, "Of course. I've been singing since I was a baby, so yeah."
And was there that in the family? I mean, was your father perform? Was your mother perform?
My mom and dad both can sing. My dad played a little guitar, but not like I can. It was I guess maybe a mix of their talent that made me.
Yeah. I suppose also, every kid sings a bit, with the hairbrush in front of the mirror.
Right.
But there are some like yourself who have that exceptional talent. How was that discovered? I mean, who reckoned that LeAnn Rimes had that extra special stuff?
Wow, I think it was my mom and dad, really. I think, and by the time I was 8 years old, I've been singing since I was about 18 months old. And when my dad has tapes of me singing then, and when I was talking, you couldn't understand a word I was saying, but when I was singing, it was perfect, because it was so strange as this 18-month-old child. But about 8 years old, I realized that girls around me that I was singing with, that were also my age, they didn't sound
like
me.
Babies.
It sounded a little different. So I guess it's probably when I kind of realized, and my parents realized, I had something different.
Well, LeAnn Rimes, long may you continue to do what you do so beautifully. It's so nice to be here.
I love your country.
It's lovely having you on the show.
Nice to see everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, LeAnn Rimes. And It Feels Like is out today. And it's taken from the album Whatever We Want It, which has Brian on it, duetting with LeAnn. That's out on June the 2nd. LeAnn's going to go, but I don't want you to go, because the lines are still open, and I'll be giving away more cash, €3,000, just after the break. If you're not there when I make my call, I'll phone somebody else, won't I?
Yes, you will.
That's what I'll do.
Bye.
See you after the break. Thank you so much.